Hello, Sunday night soul tomers. I hope that you're doing well. So good to be here with you. Had a little bit of break again. We were really spending some time in the Women's Purpose community, really wrapping up a beautiful 2 month focus on comfort and the unknown. And we've been sharing them. I've been sharing them here in these Sunday night soul times the last few weeks. But just wanted to give it a moment for that all to integrate. And if you've been following along, great. If not, no worries too. But we're really talking about the how in terms of your manifesting. So if you follow this series, you know, like our job is to acknowledge what our heart really wants, get clear on it, be honest about it, and hold the vision of already having received it. So rise your belief to match the frequency of connecting to the thing and starting to imagine what it would feel like to have it and really like feeling into it. So it's called holding the vision, but holding the vision from a place of faith, not seeking or longing. And then it's really about letting the universe guide the way, being really in divine flow with it versus now it's all up to me to make it happen. I need to control it. I need to stick to my plan. I'm the only variable in the equation. Where's the universe in it? What about the unseen forces of the magic and wonder and force of the universe, divine God, call it what you want, that are at play on your behalf? And the thing is, when you're in that control, it's up to me energy, it's a heavier energy. You're basically blocking the universe from working with you and on big dreams, bringing it to fruition. You need the universe's help and support. You're here to learn how to co-create, play, be a creator yourself with the power of the universe flowing and moving through you. So we started as we're focusing these months on surrendered doing or on the how portion. So not the what, you identify the what, right? But the how portion of manifesting. We started with comfort with the unknown because a lot of moving in divine flow, which is what we're going to talk about tonight, and being able to go with the flow, the universe guide the way, means that you have to fundamentally have some comfort with the unknown. If you're so uncomfortable in fear of the unknown, it's hard to move in divine flow. So there's a method to my madness. We're going in these orders for a reason, whether you've been following along or not. So let's talk about moving in divine flow. That is how you co-create with the universe. It's all about really inviting in the universe. Show me the way. I know your plan's better than my plan. I'm here to just take action on based on where you're showing me to go, how to move, when to take action. And that's why it's often referred to in manifesting, co-creating with the universe as inspired action versus action planning. Okay. And so there's a few ways to start to think about this and go through it. One is to be open. Two is to invite the universe in each day. Three is to start to learn how your intuition, which is how the universe, your consciousness, your soul, which is one with God, communicates to you. And then maybe like how guides, angels, the universe's helpers are also supporting you, giving you signs, messages, synchronicities, and then being willing to act upon them. So it's really like feeling the guidance and acting on it. But it goes deeper than that because it's also about knowing when to be in action versus when it's time to rest. The universe's way isn't in you with a set to-do list of productivity every day. Action equals only output. That's not how you manifest. It's sometimes you're taking action and sometimes that rest is enabling you to be a frequency match for the manifestation to coming in. Sometimes that rest is allowing intuitive hits of an easier, softer, quicker way to come in. You look at nature, there are times for rest. So honoring that in your own manifestation, action-taking journey is really important. And there's an easy way to do it. It's like honoring the resonance. So Eckhart Tolle talks a lot about this in The New Earth. He calls it awakened doing. When you're doing from a place of depletion, that seeking, striving, trudging through energy, you are actually slowing down your manifestations because that energy is not an energetic match. So it might have worked like in the past when we're in lower level consciousness, but it's not going to work so much now. And so it's like, you're kind of like, swimming upstream. It's that kind of an energy. That energy is a block. Okay. And it's reflective of a lower level consciousness. It's reflective of fear, control, and lack and limitation. I have to seek and strive because it's only up to me. I might believe in a universe, but I'm not allowing it to do anything for me or be a part of this. That's kind of what that's about. So instead, knowing when to act is when it feels good. Eckhart Tolle says, at the best, the bare minimum is neutrality, but you want to be taking action from excitement or enthusiasm. So when you feel inspired to take action and you're having guidance on what that action is, and it feels good and you're moving in this kind of excitement, joy, that's how you manifest now in this new consciousness that we're moving into. And certainly that's the type of action and energy that is in alignment with your true heart-centered intentions. So how do you practice it? And we're going to be spending the next month or two diving into this. So I'm throwing a lot at you right now, but if you follow along on these, you're going to have a lot of time to really work through this and start to feel into it. So what I invite you to do this week is just get curious. Okay. I'm looking at my notes here. One, currently in your life, when and how do you know it's time to take action? What's the determining factor? Is it because you're just in a routine and that's what you do and you're a robot? Or are you honoring something else? Just get curious about it. And notice, are you always in action? Or do you make time to sit still? Do you honor when you're feeling like it's time to sit still, or do you ignore it? So that's number one, to get curious about, just as a way to learn about you and where you are. Are you open to the universe being your guide? And if not, what's that resistance about? Dig in on that. That one's important. Is there some perception about the universe that it's not really there to help you? Like, what is it? Dig in on that. And then number three, how does your intuition speak to you? We all have unique intuitive gifts. Our consciousness communicates with us in our own unique way. So start to get curious. How does it? It's a feeling in my stomach. I feel, it's that gut feeling, or it's like I have a sudden nudge and I just feel like an inclination. So start to learn how your intuition communicates to you. And that's all for now. We will do more next week. For now, I'm wishing you a beautiful week ahead. Happy Sunday. Good to be with you. I'll see you next time.